Game Expo. It is the 20th of July, and I must say, compared to last year, there's a lot more vendors here, like loads more vendors. So we're going to do the obligatory whip arounds, and then we're going to do lots of other cool stuff as well. So let's go. Alrighty, we have some lovely NES. Do you recognise this game, Jake?
No.
No. Before your time. But we can't find it on the Sega Mega Drive, which sucks. This has skyrocketed in value. I think I paid like 20 quid for mine about 10 years ago. That's mad. That's skyrocketed. Now please tell me you've seen The Goonies in real life, the film.
No.
Oh, my cousin Jaco needs to catch up on The Goonies.
Catch up to them.
You have got some catching up to do, mate. You need to learn from the cousin and watch The Goonies. Watch The Goonies. That's your mission, right?
We'll give it a go.
Mission. Guys, I've just clocked this Wii here. Check this out. That is gorgeous, isn't it? A translucent Wii. Oh my god. There's no price on it. I bet it's about 100 quid. But that is absolutely beautiful. We've got some sore thumbs here. Shout out to Get Well Gamers as well. This is the stall, baby. This is the stall that we want to scope out. Oh, shout out to Bullet. Bullet always wants me to play this on stream. Oh, I actually really did enjoy it when I played it, to be fair, but shout out to Bullet. Right, clocked some Shinobi 3, solid game, 150 quid. I think what bumps up the price on this is it's the classic version, which is that brown label. So yeah, nice game, but not coming home with me. Got the Japanese version of GTA there. I don't really like that box art, do you?
No.
No.
Not very good.
It's not good, is it?
Not very GTA.
It's a bit bland, if I do say so myself. And oh my god, no way. Populous 2, Bullet. Populous 2. 10 quid. I'll pass because not only could I not play the game, but I can't read Japanese. So that, Bullet, as much as I appreciate you, is going back. Can you read Japanese?
No.
We can't read Japanese. Yeah, it's like a, like, you know, like Age of Empires?
Yeah.
A bit Age of Empires-y,
Oh, yeah,
like Civilization kind of thing.
I can't read it anyway.
What about Super Birdie Rush?
I'm sorry, isn't it?
Why don't you get it, mate?
I'm alright.
We'll hook you up with the Super Famicom.
No.
What you found, Jake?
Dragon Ball Z.
Do you like watching Dragon Ball Z?
No.
No, neither do I.
No, watched it, I just know of it and that's it.
We're having some fun here going through the Super Famicom games, but check it, guys. We've got 20% off here when you pay in cash. So you're essentially saving yourself the VAT. Nice. X-Men, your jam?
Oh yeah.
No? What else we've got? Super R-Type. What I'd really like is a copy of Golden Axe 3. Now we've got some Golden Axe 2 here, looking really fresh. But there's no Golden Axe 3. That's a shame. Now this is nice. Bit of Rockman X. If you like your Mega Man games, it's definitely advisable that you get them on the Super Famicom because it's so much cheaper than buying them on the Super Nintendo. Swim Pack, Radius. Not really much else that I'm seeing right now that's jumping out at me, Jake. Resi 2? You played Resi 2? No. No. Shout out to Bitmap Books. It's Dean. Turtles in Time. That. Nice. And then Tournament Fighters. Beautiful. NTSC. Really nice condition. Some really good stuff. You don't see that often. Wanted, Miss Wanted.
Terminator.
Terminator. Have you seen that movie?
I've seen the movies.
GG,
Yeah.
GG, baby.
Oh, Arnold. R.
Can't be a good old Arnold.
Good old Arnold. Look at that chest. Oh.
I need a few seconds of your time to tell you about channel memberships. If you guys want to become a channel member, click join from the main page or the second link in the description. There are 3 tiers, all with different perks for you if you want to become a team member. Thanks for your time. Let's continue with the video.
Alright, clock some pinball here. Pinball again. Literally living. That is a gorgeous variant, actually, of F-Zero. That is beautiful. Might pick that up. The best of. Do you like that box art?
Yeah, it looks good.
Very nice, isn't it? Baller. Clocking NBA. Are you intrigued, Jake?
Intrigued.
My cousin, how tall are you?
6'5".
6'5". So the camera's like this. And
You're struggling with that.
and I'm 5'9". Look at this. Hi,
Slight difference.
Hi everyone. Got a NBA All-Star Challenge there. I believe I own that. I see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Got it though. I'm a sucker for the Turtles game. Oh, Jake's got a bit of South Park Rally.
It's Southport Rally.
Now you do
it's
like
been
South
there.
Park, right?
I've never watched it really, but
It's
I'm not a huge fan. But
toilet humour at its finest.
yeah, I'd rather watch Family Guy to be fair.
Family Guy, nice.
Yeah.
Good taste, good taste. Right, Dean the man at Retromania is just checking if we have
Can you hear me?
an NTSC complete version.
Oh yes.
Oh yes, Dean's saying oh yes. Go check these guys out on Facebook at Retromania. Look at that, son. Now that's, oh my god, it's got the warranty stuff in the back as well. Beautiful. Yes, mate, I'll have that bad boy. Lovely, lovely. Thank you. Right, Hev doesn't have a lav mic on, but what we got? Game Older Podcast. Let's get it right there, said Hev. Let's get. We've got some Werthers. Now, what's
Happy birthday.
Thank you. It's my birthday. Never, but that's my present. Thank you. I'll stream tonight, mate. The ingenuity here, that is awesome. It's like crochet stuff. My friend Sarah would absolutely love this. The mushroom is cool. Everything is so cool. Jess would love this. Alright, it's a bit of a random one. Bit of Tom and Jerry, complete. Hey, that's lovely condition. It almost competes with the American episodes we've just done with the condition of the boxes. That's gorgeous. Some classic Sega Power here. I'm not collecting Sega Power though, but I love seeing all the magazines, and Sega Mags got you covered. I love these handmade booklets for the Switch. And here they are, full colour manuals, guys. Really cool. And that's how they look in the cases. Full colour.
Smash.
That is awesome. Really good quality as well. And shout out to Low Tech Games in conjunction with Rigged Games, just out in America with John. Bit of Choo Choo mimic there. Alright, I'm here with the beautiful Alistair of Low Tech Games. Do you just want to kind of do a little bit of an intro, see who you are, where people can find you?
Yeah, cool. I'm Alistair, run Low Tech Games. We make new games for NES, Dreamcast, Playdate, that kind of thing. And we're working on this pop-up book thing. You can find us low-tech games on most social media platforms.
Yeah, we'll link them in the description. Please go and check them out. Now, I've always been intrigued by this because I've seen it at like multiple expos. So what is it we're actually looking at here then?
So this is a projection map pop-up book game system.
Okay.
So I'm using a wireless controller to control it. A little projector down here projects the game onto the book. When you go through a door in the book, it tells you what page to turn to and then automatically updates when you turn to that page. We plan on selling multiple different books and then branching it into other cool stuff that we can do with projection mapping in the future.
Unbelievable. And this is 100% your brain power, your ingenuity.
Yeah.
Excellent. And where do you kind of envisage this technology going?
Every kid's bedroom, hopefully. That's the idea.
Smith's Toys near you. That's brilliant.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, yeah.
No, it's awesome. Thank you. That's cool, man. It's awesome. Some really nice Game Boy games here, guys.
I'm not like a massive Warhammer nerd, but I do like the look of like the space marine.
Got this stuff down here.
Yeah.
So intricate though, isn't it? It's so intricate. Like imagine painting it all. I know these aren't like the ones you paint, but if you were to paint them, just the intricacies are just unreal. So we are here with, what's your name, sir?
Sam.
Sam, and you have designed this indie game, Crisis Island. So we're going to try it out in a minute, but what can we expect?
It is a twin-stick shooter. Think Super Smash TV through the lens of Time Crisis 2, with a nice dose of 80s action movies.
Excellent.
It's very much shoot first, ask questions later.
Okay.
In terms of the art style, we are on a low resolution, so 480 by 270, Mega Drive color palette, but we don't have the restrictions of the layers and how many colors can be on screen. So it's sort of got that vibe, but with modern sensibilities.
And you said before we switched the camera on that you've designed all of this for the sound?
Yeah, so apart from the music, that is someone called Snowy Fox on Twitter. The artwork, the coding, everything has been myself. I've been learning the Unity engine as I go, admittedly, so it's there are probably ways I could have made my life easier and haven't.
Well, that's brilliant. So we're going to try it. And what
Yep.
what platforms can people find this on?
So right now there's a Steam page where people can wishlist it. If all goes well and people don't find any major bugs this weekend, then I'll be putting the demo on that Steam page and on itch.io.
Wow, excellent. So we will need to be checking Crisis Island out, guys. But now's the big time to try it out.
Yeah. One thing I have learned this weekend already, add a skip cutscene button.
Okay.
That's,
So as it stands, we can't skip the cutscenes, but that's fine.
Yeah.
So we can appreciate this beautiful artwork. Are you a big fan of pixel art?
Yes.
Big fan of pixel art, yeah.
So at the moment it's, I'm sort of drawing it traditionally in Clip Studio, then bringing that into a program called Ace Sprite,
Okay.
and sort of tracing over the hand-drawn art then in pixel art.
Right.
Yeah. It's proven to be a decent workflow.
Am I out of ammo? Am I out of ammo?
Yeah. And then you've got on up and right on the D-pad a couple of extra weapons as well.
Okay. Now, I wouldn't normally sit down and do this, but I think this has been such an epic playlist and so special to me and so important that you guys kind of deserve to see this insane haul. And it's kind of in no particular order, but I want to kind of start by showing you this, and I wish I'd have got more because somebody gave me this for free. Now, this is old point of sale. I believe this is from Toys R Us. So I'm going to give this a little clean, and of course I'm going to mount, not there, not I'm not going to put it there. But we're going to put the golden Mario, presume this was to kind of advertise the amiibo. We're going to put him up somewhere. I think that is absolutely amazing. And along with that, just get these out the way because we'll show you them after. There was loads more things from Toys R Us, just random stuff like this, old point of sale, but this is really what I want to show you. In here is a whole heap of wall stickers that, so we've got kind of Donkey Kong, that are also from Toys R Us. So when certain games were launched, we have these wonderful wall stickers that I got a really nice bargain on. I've got some really good stuff here. Really cool. And I think the fact that they're from Toys R Us just really gives it that nostalgia for me. Really does give it that nostalgia. We got Tanuki Mario. We have, I think these are 2 mushrooms, no, just 1 mushroom, sorry. And the backing of 1. And then we've got a Goomba set, which is like, how cool are they? Like, honestly, you don't come across this stuff in the UK, and I got the majority of these for free. I paid this like set fee of like $40 US. This was from Siege, and he's like, oh, you can have this, you can have this, you can have this. And I was like, oh my goodness gracious. And my friend Britt that we were with, she got an old GameCube promotional item. It was a clipboard and pen. So actually this guy, it was like right at the end of day 2. So I'm presuming he just wanted to kind of get rid of stuff. And I'm in 2 minds about what to do with these, because I don't want to get them out on the wall, because I kind of feel like it's going to ruin them, especially if I ever like decorate or anything like that. So I kind of thought I would just ask you guys, like, what would you do with these? Bowser won't go back in, but that's absolutely fine. We'll put him over there with them random bits, and we'll take Golden Mario Amiibo with us as well. So that's really rad. Now again, this is in no particular order, but this was from a store in Myrtle Beach. This is a Super Mario Bros figure from Japan, and it's one of 6, so you can kind of collect Tanuki Mario, you've got Link, you've got Baby Link, like different iterations of Link from like different games. So this looks like it's never been opened. If it has, it's a pretty poor reseal, because it is kind of sellotaped on the back. Now I don't know if it was purchased not like that. The owner got this directly from Japan, and I think this is beautiful. I really, really do think that's gorgeous. It's one of my favourite pieces. So that's nice. Now another kind of really cool thing was a CIB Left Bros, a complete in-box Left Bros. So the Bros is here rather than in the middle, and people were saying in the Siege video, what's important about Left Bros? And I'm like, how can you not know about Left Bros? Honestly, these are one of the earlier prints of Super Mario Bros. 3 before the Bros was moved here, and this is reflective on the manual and it's reflective on the cart, and I've since sold my my loose carton manual with dust cover. So that is a beautiful purchase, as well as Swagman on the PS1. Now this goes for a lot more money on the Sega Saturn. I filmed a full PAL Sega Saturn collection about 5 or 6 weeks ago. The episode is right here, which you need to check out. And of course, you guys were pointing out Swagman on the Sega Saturn. I said, you need to pick that up, it's so rare, it's so rare. It's like £200 game. It's so much cheaper on the PS1. So if you want to play PS1, you don't want to shell out 200 quid, definitely get it on the PS1 over the Saturn. Skuulljagger you saw me pick up at Siege. Me and Mort's Garage had a good debate about this. We didn't have this here in PAL regions, so that was really cool. And then these were like 50 cents a piece. Now, if you're wondering, do I have a US PlayStation 1? I have a region 3. It was modded by a friend, and I can play any kind of Japanese, American, North American stuff. We got NASCAR 98, just random bits, and my dog is barking downstairs. NHL 2001, NBA Live 2002, and Madden 2001. And I wouldn't have normally have purchased these, but for 50 cents a piece, which is less than 50p, it was a no-brainer. Cool bits here. Picked this up. It's a newer one, but the aesthetic is really, really 80s. Super Mario Adventures. I love the artwork. That's really cool. And then we have an official Super NES guide now, which is all NTSC, which will be great for me to do some research on which of the exclusives that I need to maybe filter into the collection. This was $20, and this was from the episode. In fact, I'll link the whole playlist in this. So if you've not seen the US playlist, go and watch it from the travel vlog all the way through. Go and check it out and tell me if you can find out which episode this was from. Shout out to you if you can, because it means you're actually watching. So that's really cool. Kind of moving over there now, my buddy Retro Rob, or Retro Believer here on YouTube, kindly donated this. He kind of took it out of his bag when we met at Southeast Game Exchange, and he's like, you know, this is for you. This is a Talking Turtles watch, and similar with this, both of these are going to remain sealed. and both are going to find a really nice little bit of wall space around here in the lady lounge or in the lady loft. Super duper cool. And again, you saw in the clip before that my friend Britt gave me a Model 1 Sega Genesis. This is beautiful condition, really nice condition. So now I have an OG Genesis because I don't have a region-free Mega Drive. Even though some of the Genesis games do play on Mega Drive, I wanted the original hardware. So that was kind of that. Now the bulk of what we've got here, the bulk of this is all Siege. It's all Southeast Game Exchange, which was the kind of convention I was invited out to. So we got a copy of Troddlers. Actually, that's not from Siege, that was from one of the other stores. Again, you don't use this, you don't see this rather in PAL Regions. This is a bit of a Lemmings rip-off. You can play with the mouse. I think you can play with the controller as well. Now, unfortunately missing manual, but still I really liked playing Lemmings on the PC, on the school PCs back in the day. So I kind of thought, you know what? I like Lemmings. Why not give this a go? Why not give this a blast? Shout out to Retro Rob, there's his sticker which I need to put up. And then obviously we got some kind of, I was really honing in on Sega Genesis because I knew I was getting the Genesis. So we've got Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. Now, one of the things that you'll kind of find a lot with the Genesis stuff is they either come in cardboard cases or the classic clamshell cases, as you can see here, from the Lost Vikings. So that's really cool. And I would prefer clamshell stuff, especially in one of the titles that I picked up, but I kind of thought that was in really nice condition. And what I'm going to do is hop onto Etsy and I'm going to buy a lot of the plastic cases for the cardboard stuff. Got some young Indiana Jones. All these are going to be cleaned before they go on the shelf. Again, never played this, so my intrigue was like, yeah, I need to kind of scope this out. Britt said it was good, so snagged a copy of this. Now this was a bone of contention, and I'm going to tell you why, because I have Luna 2 and I've wanted the first, so Silver Star Story, for quite some time. And I paid $175 for this. Again, have a region-free PS1. This is a really nice kind of 16-bit, kind of 16-bit, 32-bit console, but with that 16-bit kind of graphics role-playing game. And it comes with this cloth map, which the dude said it had a cloth map. Now, it doesn't. I should have checked. It's my fault for not checking. I should have checked. I've learnt my lesson. But the guy, Ben, shout out to Ben, at Filthy Game Rooms, go and check him out, really great stall. He's going to be sending me one out, so that's really nice. So I'm actually going to have this as a kind of complete set, which is really cool. So I've got them both now, and that just makes me so freaking happy. There's a story behind this. This is Back to the Future on the NES. Now, again, go check out the full playlist, go hear the story. In a nutshell, we got this to commemorate Jess, who's a legend. Go and check it out. I want you to tell me what the story is behind this in the episode, one of the retro game hunts. I'll give you a clue. It wasn't at Southeast Game Exchange. Go and watch it. Go and let me know. We got Lester the Unlikely. Awful game, I've since learnt, but I did see this, and I was contemplating this at one of my Derby retro game hunts. It was that episode was a quest to find the gold cartridge of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and the shop had sold it. And I was like scoping it around, and I saw an unboxed copy of this, and I walked away kicking myself. But now I have CIB, which was great. Now this is a banger pickup. In fact, both of these are. We've got Castlevania Bloodlines and a CIB too on the Super Nintendo. So this clearly isn't the clamshell, but this is a beautiful condition, Bloodlines. And of course, I have a PAL copy of Doom. But you guys, my American viewers, my American fans, you guys got the red cartridge. We didn't get this on red cartridge, so I have wanted to find a gorgeous copy of this, and this is minty fresh. I paid 115 smackers for this. Very happy with all the additional bits of the kind of warranty card, etc, etc. Now we have some Saturn games here. We got Cliffhanger, which is an amazing game, and Siberia. So I've wanted this for quite some time. I do have a region-free Saturn. I wouldn't be silly enough to buy games I couldn't play. And Siberia, this I was interested when I filmed the full Sega Saturn collection, and I didn't pick it up. So when I saw it out at Siege, I was like, you are coming home with me. So you need to go check it out. It's a great game, and this is a hard game, but a fantastic one. I'm going to chuck a real curveball in a minute as well. You guys are going to tell me off for this next one. Grid Runner, this was a bit of a blind purchase. Paid $25, this goes for about $55. And because it was like a blind purchase, what I mean by that is I've never played it. And I was like, we can get a good deal here. I'm willing to whet my palate and try something new. So Grid Runner, if you can tell me anything about Grid Runner, tell me. Now here's where I'm going to get roasted, and here's where I really need some help. The ignition factor on the Super Nintendo. We didn't have this. This goes for this is a very rare game, and it goes for a lot of money. Now, unfortunately, it's very sun damaged on the front. I'll take it out so you can see. My dog's barking as well. She loves it. Very sun damage with the additional label damage here. Fine on the back, no sun damage, but very damaged. Unfortunately, there's no manual, but because I really, really wanted this, I bought it. And I'm kind of kicking myself, but kind of not, because I have an original copy. But what do you guys think? And my doorbell's going now. So let me go and get that, but let me know what you think. So I was saying, I'm really happy that I own like an original copy of this. But the lack of manual, and it's very expensive to replace, and the sun damage, I paid $95 for this, which is quite cheap according to sold listings on eBay. Apologies, it was $90, and there's no wriggle room on it because the price is on the back. So let me know what you think about this damage, and have I been overcharged